Welcome to Thunder Nerds. I'm Brian Hinton.
I'm Janelle Pizarro.
And I'm Frederick Philip Von Weiss. And thank you for consuming the Thunder Nerds, a conversation with the people behind the technology
that love what they do
and do tech good.
Hey, everybody, we are live at DevFest, Florida 2019 here in
Orlando, Florida. The Contemporary Resort. It's magic.
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 Yeah. And we are here with a very magical guest. We're here with Kumar. Excuse me. Siva Kumar.
It's Shiva. So I'm Shiva, working as architect in CEI, computer and pricing, and I'm from Orlando. I'm living back to this Epcot. So I'm very
really?
close. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you
That's
just
awesome.
walked here.
You live in Epcot?
I'm not. I'm not like that. That's great.
Okay.
But I can watch that fireworks
Oh,
from my
nice.
apartment complex.
Oh, really?
Wow,
I'm
Like
amazing.
every night you could see it?
Yeah, every night I can see it.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
That might be a little annoying though sometimes. Ever?
Does it get loud?
I will definitely hear sounds 8 and the fireworks times. But if I want to watch, then I have to go back to my apartment and see
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah.
So your day, every day ends with fireworks. So
Every
it's
day
always
is
a good
a
day.
magical day.
I
Oh
love
my
that.
gosh,
I bet your
that's
kids love that.
incredible.
Yeah, my kids love that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm.
Do you tell them it's for them? I would.
And they
Sure.
have the little Mickey and Minnie Mouse toys, and they can I love it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if you didn't watch the last episode,
Which you should go back and watch.
you'll know.
We'll put a link in the
that
show notes.
We've got some awesome toys over here
Yes.
in this household.
My daughter had a lot of toys. I spent a entire bedroom. I changed that to a playroom, and she filled with toys. When I entered the room, oh man, everywhere toys. I'm stepping into the toys.
So it's a sea of toys, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, let the imagination run, right?
Yeah.
Love it.
Shiva, if you don't mind, just kind of telling our audience a little bit about you, what do you do? And
I usually do developing the mobile and IoT solutions. Right now, I'm working on one of the mobile using Xamarin and IoT solutions as well. Apart from that, I'm doing talks in machine learning and artificial intelligence, and some of that GraphQL talks as well. So my passion is about JavaScript, mobile, and IoT solutions.
So everything.
So yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, everything.
Cool.
Luckily, I had this spectrum of technologies and projects coming in, so I just learned everything.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
The Superman of all trades, you know.
So how did you get into learning everything like that, if you will? I mean, a lot of people will focus on one or the other kind of thing.
Yeah, since I'm in consulting, so I just change the projects and also I have that the inner feeling I have to learn further, so that I have to learn new things. So it excited me, so I keep on learning even if it is not in my day work. So that that becomes a hobby to me, and
sure.
that becomes passion to me.
How do you get to do that? How do you, have that whole, you have children and also a job and
Well, he
also
built the
work?
playroom.
I have a secret for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
I work with John Papa, so he always says do everything but keep it simple and stupid. So I always learning things simple and stupid. So that makes interesting, and also when I'm sharing that learning with others, then that's making they're also okay, it's simple, I can learn also. So they are they're picking up their
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that is a really great trick.
Yeah.
Done. Oh my gosh.
See previous episode.
So Shiva, what is your talk about? Or you talked earlier today, right?
Yeah, I that was my first one of the first sessions. So I talked about AI adventures with AutoML. So AutoML is auto machine learning that is provided by Google Cloud Platform. So basically, what does it means is it's simplify the machine learning and give that the flexibility the developer can easily integrate that into their application and build the custom models. So some of the application is classify the toys or classify between cats and dogs or sandwich or not sandwich, hot dog or not hot dog, those kind of classification. And not only in the vision, they are having like classification in documents as well. Like for example, whether the review is fake or not.
Really?
Yeah. So whatever you can do, like the classification, you can do through this AutoML. So you can build this classification through your own data and easily integrate with the developers.
So side question.
Yes.
If there is like a medical document, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, everybody has this new, weird autoimmune disease called yellow toe, right? Like, and everybody has one yellow toe, and it's
I like how you just busted this out. Just all of a sudden, you're like, yellow toe. I think you're projecting, Bo. Let's keep going. And we'll look at your feet later.
Let's look at our feet. Is there something you want to tell us?
So everybody has
Hypothetically, Janelle has yellow toe.
It's like yellow fever just for the toe.
but it's a toe. So just one toe, everybody has yellow toe,
Which
right?
toe
Like,
is it?
a toe. I just saw a color in the room and said yellow and then toe.
All right.
So
Because the big toe, it's really bad.
look, I'm gonna fight everybody.
Come on, let's
Except
get
for
past
Shiva.
it. You
Okay.
have a yellow toe.
Everybody
We
has
get
yellow
it.
toe, right? And like it's a medical document, right? How would you prove that is like incorrect? Like with machine learning, like how is that like, if it's like a document, right? Like it's like a thing that says, hey, everybody has yellow toe. It's an autoimmune thing. Like everybody either passes it down or look.
Okay.
I hope I don't have yellow toe.
I'm done.
Yeah, so how's basically how machine learning works?
Yeah.
So the applied machine learning is like it would not say like whether the yellow toe is really present or not, but it can scan through the documents and classify like who are the patients that doesn't have the yellow toe and who are the patients that have yellow toe. Right. So those kind of classification is like really helpful when you want to like sort the document or something like that.
Yeah.
Even in like it's in the vision perspective, the same medical field. If someone has like taking the chest X-ray, and we can easily identify like whether that chest X-ray has like a pneumonia or not.
Oh.
Because we are giving like a bunch of training images with like the lungs with pneumonia and lungs without pneumonia, right?
Okay.
Then the machine will identify like, okay, this is the difference that's happening in these two images. And whenever we are uploading like new X-ray, then it can say like, okay, this patient has pneumonia or this patient doesn't have.
It's like basically pneumonia versus asthma, right? Like,
Yeah, think about like the scale of like the medical documents, the medical field is like reviewing, right? In that case, if we automate some part of this through this AutoML or machine learning, then that would be like really helpful for them.
Wow.
Yeah,
it could eliminate a lot of the guesswork too of like, hey, is this actually like a thing, right? Like that's really important too, because like you could maybe or may not have yellow toe, right?
In the medical field, it'd be awesome that's something that I wish someone would make is take what the doctors write and then translate it to English. Because they tend to write things like, oh, their such and such was unremarkable. And I kind of know it because I worked in the medical field, but anyone that looks at it, they're like, what do you mean my stomach is unremarkable? Like, what does that even mean? I think I have a pretty remarkable stomach. So like something like that, like I think machine learning could, something like that could work really well.
Yeah, machine learning is like
teach.
It's nothing like a new thing. It's completely learning based on the past experience. Yeah. So what you are giving feedback or like what you are giving as input to that machine learning, it's learning based on that input, right? So you can like change that input based on your needs, and you can like change what you want in the output. Not only in the medical field, there are like in the retail field, and also like for example the toys classification itself, right? Since we are in like here theme parks, so we can so a lot of guests coming in and taking the pictures with character experience.
Yeah.
So we can identify this character. Probably we can gamify this the guest visit. So we can take the picture like, okay, you take the picture with all princess. So you earn this princess princess badge, something like that. So we can do this gamification and improve the user experience, how they are using the product. So it's opening like a lot of possibilities.
But what's speaking of that, then what's like one of the big market opportunities, like maybe one of the bigger market opportunities for that?
Sorry, I didn't get the question. What?
Like, where's a big market opportunity for this technology? Like,
it's like literally everywhere. But the only thing is like most of us thinking like machine learning is going to like it's going to be a rocket science or something, automobile industry or something. Machine learning is not like implementing the teleportation. It's
What?
like
It's not?
it's not like implementing the teleportation, because like
But that will help put my molecules.
yeah, it will
together.
help like
no, you'll get yellow toe from that.
That is the
basically
origin
it's
of
like enhancing the existing user experience. For example, I'm buying a product in retail, but if I'm doing like this kind of image similar search, or this kind of extracting the sentiment from the text and all, so this is like enhancing the user experience.
Yeah.
So the best way to implement is like get your existing product, find the way where machine learning can come and improve the user experience, do that first. Then you can do like the more custom models and do all your rocket sciences.
Oh, now what is machine?
Like a robotic automation.
Yeah.
Like what is machine learning? One thing that I've sometimes found, I don't know if troubling is the right word, but Google search, for instance, they use some form of machine learning or tracking of what I search for, so that when I search for something, they bring in results that make sense to me, that are tailored to me. But in the process of that, if I'm searching for something in very particular that I'm not sure what it is, it's pulling in stuff that, again, is particular to me, but that's not what I'm looking for. What is machine learning? I mean, I've tested that where I've logged out and using a different computer, and it knows it's not me, and I search, it's different. So how does machine learning handle those type of scenarios? I mean, at a high level anyway.
Okay, so the process like machine learning is completely tailoring all your results, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's its algorithm.
Yeah.
But if you want like, okay, I don't want, I'm changing my pattern to something else, then you can easily go and make machine learning forget and adopt your new pattern, right? But in case of like suggestion, it's about the product, because product is deciding like what are the things they want to suggest. But in case of like a machine learning, you can like retrain the whole model based on your new input.
So in Google's case, like for search, they may be like adding a check mark saying, don't tailor this to me, just search based on this, and because I'm looking for something particular.
Yes.
Okay, Google, can you fix that for me? Uh-oh, they killed my Google Docs because of that. I'm sorry, Google. Okay. That was really weird.
So how did you get into this?
The machine learning?
Yeah.
I just did like a couple of experiments, these kind of things. I saw like I started, I'm fascinated about this thing.
But what made you fascinated about it?
Since I mostly worked on like the mobile stuff and the other like the cloud stuff. So I saw like these are the new products that's coming in the cloud, and it's enabling developers like implementing the machine learning and all. So okay, that's the next feature. Then I'm in, right? So I just like started. Okay, let's do by like a simple things, and that becomes like more. That was like my experience.
Yeah,
on learning these things.
So Vikram earlier was talking about machine learning as well. Did you get to go to that talk? Any chance, or is it later? We're real bad at.
I think he's right now. He's in 220 talk.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, darn. I guess who will not be seeing that talk.
Oh, he's in 11. Oh, okay.
No, he can still
3:30. Yeah.
So he can still see him.
So his talk is about machine learning as well. And,
yes.
So what do you think might be the parallels that you have in your talks?
Okay, so the parallel I can easily like explain that one. So Google Cloud is giving a different machine learning offerings, right? One of the offering is like I have a common problem and common solution, and these are the REST APIs you can call, and you get the solution for that problem. For example, like a face detection, that's a common problem, right? So they have the REST API to detect the faces. So they have that solution for that. Similarly, like label the image and emotion extraction, those kind of APIs. On the other hand, okay, there is no common problem, common solution. It's a problem specific to your domain. So you need to build your own model itself. So that's where like Vikram is talking about like how to build a custom model. And to build the custom model, what are the different machine learning algorithms you need to bring, and the data scientist stuff, those kind of things. But if the application developer is like having less or no machine learning expertise, then like the machine learning talk is like, okay, a lot of algorithms. It's like of like sitting in the mathematics class, right, without understanding anything. So those, yeah. So if developer wants to build a custom model, right? If developer wants to build a model specific to their domain, then the AutoML is the platform or the product that's coming into mid of the spectrum. So we have like pre-trained APIs and we have like a machine learning engine for custom model. And the AutoML is like in midway where it's enabling developers to integrate that custom models.
Nifty. Yeah. Okay, so
like, in those spectrum, I talk like the first one and the mid one.
Yeah.
Vikram is talking about the custom the ML engine.
Cool. Okay, so definitely.
So it's not like parallel. It's
both.
like we are covering all the way. 360 degree we are covering.
That's amazing. This conference did really well with that. DevFest, get on it. So awesome. Well, thanks so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. Well, how could people find out more about you?
You can find me in my Twitter, Sivamuthu, KSIVAMUTHU, and also like I started streaming, doing
nice.
like the developer Twitch streams.
Nice.
And where can we find it?
That also twitch.tv/KSivamuthu, and I'm planning to stream and talking all about this machine learning and the JavaScript stuff.
Yeah.
Doing like a live code every weekend. So I'm trying to.
That's incredible.
Notes everybody too.
Literally just like hashtag Thunder Nerds, and we will read that for you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I will do that.
Done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Well, hey, thank you so much. Really appreciate coming on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Shiva.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Stay tuned for
everyone.
more.
Bye.